All right, let's start the show. All right, everybody. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Petey, Aprendendo Português. I am your host, the Petey. And we're here. We're doing our thing. So, the number one thing in our lives is to celebrate our day of birth. And today is our good and loyal companion, Erika. She's been following me for a couple months now. I don't know how many months. It feels like she's been here the whole time. But I just want to say happy birthday to you, Erika, and this one's for you, you know. Glad to have you around. Hopefully you didn't go to bed too early. But I'll still, whenever you do decide to show up, we'll wish you a happy birthday. All right. Well, anyways, so check it out. Check it out. We got 6 followers gave you a high five for doing 10 lessons. 10 lessons in one day. So that's pretty good. We're going to give you guys a high five. And we're going to hit keep it going. There you go. We're going to keep that going. And you guys are awesome for supporting me. And I'm thankful for your encouragement. Friend on updates. Ooh, 50-day streak. And Games Mike completed the German course. Holy crap. Arthur was promoted. That's Scooby. Promoted to the Pearl League. That's tough. That's not easy to do. I remember my first time in Pearl League. And Bloody learned 750 words. So congrats. Pada bands. It's a day of celebrations. And that'll be how we spend today's stream. And hopefully it's coming in relatively clear. Let me just pop into my YouTubes because I realized that my streams haven't been really as high quality. So I mean not high quality at all. I think it's because I'm multi-streaming to 4 other things. So let me just see if it. Okay, I think it's fine. We'll be all right. I'll at least keep myself playing in the background. So I at least get 1 viewer. So anyways, without further ado, let's get going. It's a bit long-winded here. Oh look, I got a viewer. It's me. It's myself. I'm the viewer. But we're here celebrating Erika's birthday because she promised that I would, and I stick to my promises. Subject press. We're gonna do that. Minha amiga não quer que eu deixe a cidade. My friend does not want me to leave town. Talvez alguém precisa saber disso. Precisei, ok.
O que você quer que eu pense sobre elas?
O que você quer que eu pense sobre elas? Key. It's key. Keyblade. What do you want me to think about them?
Talvez eu precise de sócio.
Maybe I need to.
Sócio. Precise.
Maybe I need a partner?
De.
Maybe I will need a partner. Precise is I will need?
Precise. Eu.
Que ela pense com sua cabeça.
Que ela pense com sua cabeça. Let her think with her head.
Tomara que seja verdade. Tomara.
I hope that this is true. Or something about.
Seja verdade.
I hope that it is true. Okay. It's these fine details that I never get right.
Talvez eu precise pensar.
Talvez
eu precise pensar.
Maybe I will need to think. Eu espero. Eu espero que sim. We got one consistent viewer going.
O que você quer que eu pense sobre eles?
Que você.
O que você quer que eu pense sobre eles?
Paints. P-E-N-S-E. Okay. What do you want me to think about them? Eu tomara. Oh, it's eu espero. Espero que ele esperar para mim. Por mim. Espere. Espere.
Tomara que sim. Tomara que sim.
I hope so. I just hovered over. Eu espero that this passes.
Eu espero que essa dor passe.
This is about hoping. Today is a day of hope.
Eu espero que essa dor passe.
I hope that pain passes. That this pain passes, but whatever. Nós falamos tu para ela antes saia o escritório or something like that. Oh yeah, leaves. Is that what saya is? Voy a sair. Okay, we're gonna report that as they're wrong, and it's missing for that one part of it.
Eu acho que é melhor que. Eu acho que é melhor que esperemos mais 30 minutos.
30. I heard 30. I didn't hear 30. But that's okay. I think that it is better for us to wait another 30 minutes. Okay.
Nós falaremos com ela antes que ela deixe o escritório.
Toria. Let's read this along.
Nós falaremos com ela
Yeah.
antes que ela deixe o escritório.
I think that's all I missed. Yeah. We will talk to her before she leaves the office. Eu acho que é melhor que for us. What's the word for us? Que a nós? Okay. Eu acho é melhor que esperemos. All right, because esperemos would still imply us, more than one person and all that.
O que você quer que eu pense sobre ele? O que você quer que eu pense sobre eles?
What do you want me to think about them? Eu espero que ele espere por mim. There we go. Nós falamos para ela antes de deixar, or is it? I think it's deixe. O escritório. Que ela deixe. Let's follow. So there's two elas. Com ela. We should wait to talk with her before that she leaves the office. Okay.
Eu acho que é melhor que esperemos mais. Eu acho que é melhor que esperemos mais 30 minutos.
Trinta minutos. 30 minutes. I think that is better for us to wait another 30 minutes. Esperemos. And okay, acho que é melhor que esperemos mais 30 minutos. Nós will talk to her. Com ela antes ela deixa o escritório. Oh, antes que ela deixe. Okay. Com ela antes que ela deixe leaves o escritório. Deixe o escritório. Okay, did I get that? Falaremos. Oh, right, because it's will talk. Okay. Nós falaremos com ela antes que ela dixe o escritório. There we go. That was a tough one, but we managed to swipe that one behind the back. I don't know what. I was going to say something cool like a fatality metaphor, but I can't think of it right now. Because that's not important. Making funny comparisons is not important. You know what's important? The fact that we did that. We kept consistent for how many days? 419 on our daily streak. So we're keeping that flame going. We're keeping it alive, and that's the most important thing. Consistency really does help you in life. And I think, I'm going to take this rare opportunity to say on my 419th day, it's been a magical day, but I want to dedicate this to my good friend Erika. Feliz Aniversário. And I'll sing it once, but if she comes on tonight, I'll sing it again. And I actually got the lyrics up here, but it's so I'll sing it in Portuguese because I don't have it memorized, so bear with me. So it's parabéns pra você nesta data querida, muitas felicidades, muitos anos de vida. That's all good. I'll give it a second go once Erika comes over and says hello. But that's to you, Erika, whenever you come back, and I'll sing it at the end too. So, happy birthday, Erika, on my 419th day, and on her, I think she turns 10 today. Good for you. I know I swear like a sailor, but that's you shouldn't be on the internet anyways. But now you get to start your Pokemon journey, and I'm rooting for you every which way of the beaten path and all that stuff. And it's good to know that you're working on bettering yourself too. And let's continue on. Let's continue this. That's why we're here, aren't we? We're here to continue, help ourselves. Do Magical. Subject press. Excuse me, that was the one we just did. Well, we're really close to the edge, though. We're almost done. I don't want to say that, because, we still have, a bunch of other levels to really work on. But I am tempted to finish Infinite 3. Let's do abstract objects 4 maybe. Because we're well into AbOps 3.
A coleção está no museu. Coleção.
Okay. Collections at
A
the museum.
coleção tem 6 modelos.
Okay, this is about collections. 6 models.
Minha obrigação é ajudar.
My
Obrigação.
my obligation. So obrigado is much obliged. My obligation is to
A
help.
execução.
A execução do programa terminou. Execução.
Execução.
Execução. Execução
Ah.
is what he says. Execução do programa terminou. The program execution ended.
Ela precisa tentar o próximo passo. Tentar.
She needs to try.
Próximo passo.
The next step. Eu não desenho since my childhood. Minha. What's the word for childhood? Infancia. Infancia. So I'm gonna imagine kids in top hats because it's so fancy. Infancia.
Estas são as roupas mais caras da coleção.
Estas são roupas mais caras da coleção. São. These are the most expensive clothes of the collection.
Ele acha que o esquema. Ele acha que o esquema precisa mudar.
It's like ESQUISA. Esquema. Oh, scheme. Okay. He thinks that the scheme needs to change. All right.
Eu vou à escola porque é uma obrigação.
Is it not? It's not.
Vou.
I will go to
Escola.
school because it is an obligation. Yeah, I mean if the I go to school, okay, because it is an obligation. It's the only reason I go to school or I went to school. It's because it's really there's no other choice. I mean, the other choice is dropping out and not getting to any place, formally. But I think that's way more punk rock to do it that way, if you ask me.
Emoções são o canal para Emoções são o canal para transformação. Emoções são o canal para transformação.
Okay, canal para emos I don't know if I got that right. Okay, emoções was actually okay. The accents are wrong, but transformação, which is the C thingy with the squiggly on the bottom, and the A squiggly on top. Then it's an O squiggly. Okay, emotions are the channel for transformation.
Este é passo perigoso.
This is
Passo
a
perigoso.
This is a dangerous step. Hey, Strike is here. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you.
Este é momento de grande Este é momento de grande transformação.
This is a moment of great transformation.
A execução leva 2 meses. Execução.
The execution
Leva.
takes 2 months. The execution takes 2 months. Nos fomos. We have been amigos. That's great to hear. Striker. Strike Raider. Desde infancia. See, I remembered infancia because desde is since and infancia. So the grammar was wrong, but the idea of the words, we remembered all the words. So that's important.
Ele pensa que o esquema precisa mudar.
The scheme to improve needs to
Nós
change.
somos amigos desde a infância.
We are friends. We have been friends since childhood.
A sociedade é um agente natural de transformação.
Is a agent?
Agente.
Is an agent. Of natural.
Transformação natural.
What does that mean? Society is a natural agent of transformation. What does that have to do with anything? How am I going to include that in a casual conversation about, like, I don't know. Eu como bananas, you know, like if eu preciso de uma banana. Like, it's not casual. Like, this is weird philosophical shit that, like, nobody's gonna and like, and this doesn't even mean anything. This is like some like Silicon Valley heroin addict writing this. Society is a natural agent of transformation. What does that even mean? Like, society, like, it's so conceptual that it doesn't really apply to like the real world. Sure, society changes and that's how we adapt to change to improve our survival rate. But like, this is even more vague. It's like, it's just transforming. Like, how is it transforming? There's no, like, this is so, like, this is why I don't like hippies. Even though I dress like one or I act like one sometimes. It's because it's really, like, this is, like, deep on the surface, but only on the surface.
Ele acha que o esquema precisa mudar.
Eu vou à escola porque é uma obrigação.
Okay, this is something that we talked about, Strike. So this sentence says, eu vou à escola porque é uma obrigação. So it looks like obrigado, which means thank you. You know, I mean, oh wait, Strike, you're Brazilian, aren't you? I always forget that. But it's like, it's very similar to what we were talking about. To school because it is an obligation. And that's the only reason I go to, sorry. I messed it up, but I thought I was going to get it right, but here I am. Nos. Oh, you're Filipino? God damn it. I'm sorry. He's Filipino. You did say something in Philippinese. I know it's not Philippinese. I'm just being a jerk right now. It's Tagalog. Tagalog. I tried learning Philippinese because it's such an interesting language. It's weird. It's like Hispanic sounding Asian speak. Like, it's like a crossbreed between those two. Like, there are some like Spanish cognates that I'm noticing, and I don't know why. There's a lot of like English cognates so I wonder what the influence has been. We have been desde Okay, nós somos. It
Ele
was
pensa que o esquema precisa mudar.
Ugna Ungadiba. E there
A
we go.
sociedade é um agente natural de transformação.
I think it's just society is a natural agent of transformation. Alright, I'm gonna complain about this. This is a stupid question. This girl's kind of hot. Okay, who's this? I'm not gonna like hit on her or anything, but let me just appreciate how she looks. It's very beautiful, very beautiful. I'm glad that I'm learning a new language. Oh, she lost her streak. She's not that beautiful. Bye. You complainer. Keep your streak up. Oh, she was on like 7 years ago. Quite a looker, yes. I'm gonna say this sounds deep on the surface, but it's not deep. This sounds deep on the surface. I'll just say that. This sounds deep on the surface. And I'm gonna have society is a natural agent of transformation. And then, but yeah, I'll just put that there. I'll be a sassy son of a bitch. I feel like that today.
Eu vou à escola porque é uma obrigação.
Oh, sorry. I go to because it is an obligation. This is about you, Strike. It's so strange. How straight up this is like so similar. Alright, here we go. You calling me a diva? Yes, diva. Ooh, how do you... Oh, no, wait, hold on. Let's go to tag. Does it actually say Filipino? No, it doesn't. This Tagalog isn't here? The fuck? I don't mean to swear so much, I'm sorry. I guess it's not. Is this... Alright, well. I guess that language doesn't exist anymore. Nos somos amigos desde a infancia. Because we're so infancy. So, just so you guys know, it is technically midnight in Brazil, so it's no longer Erika's birthday, so it's unfortunate that she couldn't join us, but that's perfectly fine. She probably had to go to bed early, and she's probably resting up for her birthday party that's going to be happening this weekend. All that planning and stuff, you know? Moving on, though. We're doing our thing. Diba is like, I agree. Okay. It's good to know. Diba is I agree. I concur. Alrighty. Now, what are we doing now? Diba. Yeah, there's a lot of... It's very similar to like... how you would pronounce something with a V in Spanish. Like diva would be D-I-V-A in Spanish, but it would be pronounced diba as well. At least with Mexican, or I think it's Spanish actually. But the thing is, the difference is that it's actually spelt out with as a B instead of a V. So the pronunciation is actually true to how it's spelt in today's modern time. which I find interesting. Magical, subject press. What are we doing? Apps up 3. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I want to do magical. Let's do cond per. Or maybe science. I don't know what I want to do. That's the problem. Oh, so we did subject present. This is subject past tense. So maybe we could switch between the two of these. And then move forward with that. I don't think I want to do that though. Let's do cond per. We haven't done that in a
Ela
while.
teria adorado aquele filme.
Ela teria adorado aquele filme. She would have loved that movie.
Eu teria lembrado de você.
I would have remembered you.
Lembrado.
Lembrado.
Eu teria achado
Eu teria achado aquela rua. I would have found that street.
Alguém teria achado o corpo. Alguém.
Someone would
Achado.
have found the body.
Ela teria adorado esse filme. Ela teria adorado esse filme.
She would have loved that movie.
Ele teria trazido presente.
He would have
Trazido.
brought. He would have brought a present.
Ele teria lembrado de mim. Ele teria lembrado de mim.
They would have remembered me. And any other. Em outra situação. Would he have. Ele teria trazido. See, this is o dinheiro. I didn't know that one. In any other situation, I'm cheating too much. This is actually not good. Situação. Ele teria trazido o dinheiro.
Ele teria adorado este museu. Teria.
He would have loved this museum. Oof. Oof. That implies he's dead. Ele disse que there would be. Teria havido. Teria havido problemas. Alright. Diba. Diba.
Ela teria achado a bolsa da menina.
Oh, she would have thought. Found?
Achado.
Found. The girls.
Nem sei
Name same o que teria acontecido. I do not even know what would have happened.
o que teria acontecido com elas.
What would have happened with them?
Ele disse que teria havido problema. Ele disse que teria havido problemas.
And I'm missing a letter, havidas. She said that there would have been problems. Would have
Teria
been.
havido algum sinal.
There would have been a signal. Some signal. Some sign. He'll now. What was it? He'll name? Querem achado? To think. Pensar. To think. O que. What would have happen. Aconteceria. Would have. This is gonna be wrong. Nuke. Okay, it's not okay. It's nuke. Teria acontecido. Eu penso que eu teria lembrado o nome dele. Deste. Oh, this name. Deste nome. Eu teria me lembrado. Ok, me lembrado. Eu acho. Acho que. Ok. Eu now pensar. Oh no, it's eu nem pensar. To think. Do que. That would be new thing. New key. New key. Teria. Would have acontecido. Quiero. Want to think. Want to think. Oh, we almost got it. Eu acho que eu would have teria me lembrado deste nome. There we go. Eu não. Eu name. I don't want to. Quero. Pensar. P-N-S-A-R. To think. Okay. What would have. Teria have. Acontecido. Nuke. Right. Eu name. Eu name. Quero. Pensar. No que teria have happened. What would have C-O-N-T acontecido acontecido. Okay, we got it. I spelled it wrong, but that's okay. That's all that matters. We got it there. We got something. Got something out of it. We got 12 XP left. I think we might just keep it simple, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because we're well into 18th place. We'll probably be fine right now. Yeah, we're in 17th place, you know. We could probably keep it lighter even. We don't need that many lingots. I want to look at this cat. The face. Oh, they're learning Klingon. That's pretty neat. Yiddish, Hebrew. They're learning all the beta ones except for Navajo Indian. Which, you know, that's a language too. It's a very valid language. It's not a fantasy language like Klingon, so it's a bit judgy on my end, but it's not like I'm learning Klingon. I'm learning Portuguese, which is kind of, I wouldn't say it's a dying language, but it's not as common. But I think there's going to be an upward swing of the Portuguese learning, the aprendendoing of Portuguese. Okay. Do Absob 3 to end it off.
Esses são bons
motivos para ir à praia. São. There are good reasons to go to the beach. Opening, abertura.
O nosso critério
é a qualidade. Our creation, what the hell is this word? What the hell is this? Hold on. What the fuck is this word? Definition. Yeah, meaning. What does it mean? A principle standard to which something may be judged or decided. The launch.
Criterion.
Criterion. That sounds like a. I don't even know. It sounds like a noble steed, or like a dragon. Like, this sounds like some Dungeons and Dragons shit, and I've been studying it for a month now, 2 months now. The Dungeons and Dragons, and Criterion sounds like a mythical beast.
Criterion.
Like, comes flying down from the mountains, this giant winged Criterion with its humongous stature. It stands up and, eats, a fully grown man or something like that, or in one bite. It sounds like a race in Dungeons and Dragons. It's like, oh, okay, Criterion. A very critical race, and it's I don't know what it would be exactly, but it, like, what it would look like, or what type of thing it would emulate as far as like its physical features. But I know that, like, emotionally it'd be very cold and critical. It also sounds, Criterion also sounds like a star, like someplace out in the cosmos. Like it's by the Criterion star, like the star, the area by Criterion. Those are aliens from the Criterion galaxy. It's just eons away. That's what it sounds like. All right, you get the point. All right, this was the last one. I'm gonna close out of that one. I think I'm gonna write that. Oh, it's closed. Criterion is rarely used, it seems to me. I came to the continents to figure out what the hell criterion is, because no living human says this word. They say criteria, but it was marked wrong. It's an extremely common word, especially in the plural. Says the guy with a Snuggy Bear centaur. Hold on, I gotta view this man's profile. Come on. All right. But my point was the singular. People don't often say criterion. Read scientific and academic texts. Okay, let's just back up for a minute. This is coming from a guy with a teddy bear centaur thing. Is that what a criterion is? Maybe this guy is a representative of the criterions. He's got a 0-day streak. Oh, God. It's been a while since he's played. But he's got a lot of crownage. He's got a lot of experience down on his belt. A lot of Portuguese. Is he Brazilian? Oh, that's probably why he's defending this horse shit, because he's like Brazilian and he's like, oh, I was the one who made this question. It's a good question. Criterion is a good answer. Yeah. No. You're bad. Can I give him -9? Yeah, there's that condescension. There we go. -19. Delete yourself, you fool. I get really toxic when it comes to this stuff. It's like, the use of the article of both nouns is correct. In Brazil, they might be omitted. So if it's omitted in Brazil, then why isn't it omitted here? Like, nothing's finite in language. It's ever changing. I mean, you might as well say, like, Portuguese isn't a real language. It's actually Latin. That's the true language. But that's mean. You know, it's like it's its own language. The English sentence here is saying quality of our criterion. Quality is being used as an abstract noun as part of an adjectival praise. In my opinion, it's very clear English. Yeah, just because it's clear doesn't mean it's commonly used. Criteria/criterion. Who gives us stuff? People who can spell. There's the condescension. There's the... See, this mythical beast right here is a criterion. Because he's hypercritical. The type of condescending type that you see on the... Actually, you know, that would be an interesting race of Dungeons and Dragons class. The criterion is like a centaur that's just a dick to people on on the internet, on social media, by condescendingly writing, "Oh, this is what academic people believe. Oh yes, only the collegiate and scholarly sighted are worthy of the best and most brightest of texts that bestows the grace of whatever." I don't know. I lost character. But you get the idea. This guy his name is ADD. Speaking of ADD, I got way off track. But we now know what a criterion is. So that's going to be in the books. Our criterion of choice, well, works here too. Guy has plus. Guy has Duolingo plus. Actually, I heard he was a good guy. Yeah, this guy's actually a good guy. Victor was telling me. See, he's saying it just works. Doesn't mean it's usable. Like, it doesn't mean it's common. You know, I have a bunch of Brazilians tell me, like, that there are a lot of things that aren't, you know, used commonly in Brazil. It's too formal. But our criterion is equality. I just don't like it. Well, ele recebeu o benefício, like beneficiary, por 7 anos.
A abertura
A abertura da livraria foi sucesso. Livraria?
livraria.
Livraria is bookstore. Livraria. Like, it's got a rhythm to it. Livraria. I don't know why that has such rhythm to me.
Livraria.
Probably how I'm going to remember it. The opening of the bookstore was a success. Presents o texto apresenta uma proposição. What is it? Proposta
Há muitas
interessante.
propostas.
There are many propositions.
A abertura da
Proposals.
biblioteca é amanhã. A abertura da biblioteca é amanhã.
You take amanhã. This is bad spelling.
A abertura da biblioteca é amanhã.
Oh, it's da biblioteca. I don't even know what this is. Criterio e qualidade. Alright, I'm gonna see if this discussion has anything. Alright, this one I could complain. Criterion I know you generally don't. This guy's on a similar path as me. Okay, I reported it. I think I'm gonna write although criterion is correct in this grammatical context, no one commonly uses this. No one commonly uses this phrase, this word. Luckily, it's a cognate. And I'm just gonna post that. I'm just gonna post it like that.
Seu texto apresenta uma proposta interessante.
I think it's two S's. Interessante. Seu texto Oh, I didn't put the space there. Uma proposta interessante. Oh, there's no aim in here either. Oopsie.
Ele teve a honra de falar com o rei.
He has the honor. Has. Or is it had?
Teve.
He had the honor to speak with Speak with the king. The king. I added an S at the end. That was I meant king. You heard me say king. So fact 573. Languages are extinct. 573 languages are extinct. Just wanted to put that out there. Nice. Nice. And you know what? A lot of the tribes that died in the US and a lot of the indigenous tribes that do end up getting killed, even to this day. Major part is because of imperialism, having the bigger guns and bullying the people with the smaller guns. That's one point. The second point is, at least in the settler era, there are a lot of diseases that Europeans were immune to that natives weren't. So you could be a healthy carrier of smallpox and give that, or measles, and give that to the Native Americans. And the third point is, a lot of the Native Americans actually teamed up with the early settlers and pilgrims to take out the marauding cannibalistic tribes. I've had a debate with somebody online, a friend that I made online, about indigenous people, and there were a lot of tribes that were very harsh and very, bloodthirsty, bloodlusting, cannibalistic types, and they're the reason why they're extinct. It's because there was a vast majority of people, peaceful people, that just were done with, that type of a god that, forces you to make somebody bleed in order to satisfy him. That's not a real god, in my opinion.
Você precisa de motivo para. Você precisa de motivo para partir.
Achoo, bless you.
Você precisa de motivo para partir?
Partir. Do you need a reason to leave?
A sessão hoje começou com atraso.
Began with whatever the word is for atraso.
Atraso. Com. Começou. Hoje. Sessão. Atraso.
Oh, began with late. The session today began late.
Ele é um homem de honra. Ele é um homem de honra. Ele é um homem de honra. Ele é um homem de honra.
Oh, honor. Okay. I'm noticing the stream quality is kind of getting kind of crappy. Oh, honor. Okay, I noticed some parts cutting in and out with the stream. I'm gonna wait. There we go. We're back. Bones. Motivos. Ir up. Ir up. P-R-I-A. P-R-A-I-A. Para ir à praia.
Isto vai trazer benefícios à comunidade.
Oops.
Há muitas propostas.
There are many
A abertura da biblioteca é a abertura da biblioteca é amanhã.
Seu texto apresenta uma proposta Seu texto apresenta uma proposta interessante. Ele é um homem de honra. Ele é um homem de honra.
Okay. Esses bones. What's the word for reasons? Para ir a praia.
Isto vai trazer benefícios à comunidade. Isto vai trazer benefícios à comunidade.
I think it's just one end. Community.
Isto vai trazer benefícios à comunidade.
I spelled beneficios wrong.
Seu texto apresenta uma proposta interessante. Seu texto apresenta uma proposta interessante.
His text presents an interesting proposition. Now we reached our daily goal. Hey, we got an even 12, so that's an even 50 right there. So awesome, and we are pretty much good to go with that. We got one lingot out of that, so that's a wonderful number to get our I don't know, it's a good number to get behind. You know what I mean? And we're probably well off with our placement in the ranking. Yeah, we're still in 17th place, you know. I might even take it easier from there. But we'll see. We will see. That was a little bit less than yesterday. But I think if we keep it going evenly around 50-ish, we probably still should be fine. So, let's see. What else can... let's go to the shop real quick. Let's do double or nothing. Because now that I remembered it, it's a time of remembering and all that good stuff. And, you know, it's, hopefully, Erika, you see this tomorrow and you're like, yo, Petey actually stuck around and he was there. Need to get to number 1? No, Strike, I don't want to get to number 1. Because if I try to get to number 1, then what's gonna happen next week is like, you see how this guy gets up to 539 on like day 3 or day 2 of the week? There are some people that get like to 10,000 on the first week. Like the way the Duolingo algorithm works is basically, if you do like 300 XP a day, then basically what happens is like you have to keep that high competitive ranking. Basically, it's so much tedious upkeep and work to stay in Diamond League. So I've got it to a point where it's like last week I was barely scraping by 20th place. So I was technically like not downgraded. I'm still in Diamond League, but I'm in a different group that isn't as competitive. This guy right here is very competitive. He's at 539 XP. You know, he's trying to get to the first. And it's like, yeah, I'll just let him have it. So I'm willing to take the back seat just because it's like, you know, maintaining and all that good stuff. But you get the idea. I don't want to go too hard. I worked 8 hours today. You know, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And today is kind of fun. It's kind of like work play kind of stuff. I like being creative and all that stuff, and you know, talking about like criterion and stuff. I'm actually gonna write that down. But this guy is a criterion right here. ADD is he's a noble soldier of the criterions. But I'm perfectly fine with keeping this journey alive and keeping it going and flowing. But that being said, you know, it's gonna take some time to finish up this course in Duolingos. I'm not in any rush. Sure, I need to understand Portuguese a lot more as far as speaking, but that's why I joined an app like Tandem, where I've been meeting a bunch of Brazilians, and I've been taking extra time on top of that to meet other people to teach me on person. So Duolingo is going to take a bit of a backseat, and this is going to be a bit of a, you know, kind of a side thing, like it originally was. I only did 10 minutes a day for a couple of months, just to, you know, just to get the streak going, keeping the flame alive and all that good stuff. And but I'm gonna stay here for another 3 minutes. So strike, I think, is going away, but if you want to stay with me for the next 3 minutes so we can, you know. Oh, your parents have a guest. Okay. Understandable, man. Strike, it was good to see you. It's good to hear from you. And, you know, if you see Erika in the comment section, feel free to comment on her and wish her a happy birthday, because this weekend's going to be a special weekend for her, because, you know, she's the big 1-0 now. 1-0. 10. I remember when I was 10. She gets to pick out her new Pokemon on her new Pokemon journey. That's the reason to get into it. It's because she's gonna start off as a Pokemon trainer. She's gonna get one of these. She's gonna start I actually have this. I love this toy. They re-released this type of a toy in Gen 4. And I got one that's Licky Licky, which is Loxton's least favorite Pokemon, but I don't care. These make me so happy. God, I'm such a kid. But say hi to your say hi to your guests that your parents have. You know, oh, it's made in China. What a surprise. Product of Nintendo. But yeah, it's I think I'll sing it one more time. I think now's the time to sing it one more time. So I'm gonna pull up to you, Erika. I will wish you Feliz Aniversário, and happy birthday in Portuguese, you know. Parabéns pra você nesta data querida. Muitas felicidades. Muitos anos de vida. All right, I got it right. And right at 11:59, we are still at, and this is the last minute of Erika's birthday, and she deserves, all the love, all the happiness in the world that these 10 years have brought her, and pada bands for making it this far. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. And just like that, the clock strikes 12, so I will say to you all, as I normally do, obrigado por assistir, e boa noite, e tchau, e feliz aniversário, Erika. See you later. Happy birthday.